If you're running a Shopify store and you're not tracking the right metrics, you're just flying blind. In this video, we break down the 5 most important KPIs every store owner should be tracking. These aren't just vanity metrics. They give you real visibility into how your store's performing, where you're losing money, and where your biggest growth opportunities are. Whether you're just starting out or already generating solid revenue, mastering these KPIs will help you make smarter, data-backed decisions. Alright, before we dive into the actual KPIs, let's talk about why this stuff even matters. Because here's the truth, if you're running a Shopify store and you're not tracking your performance using real data, you're basically guessing. And in e-commerce, guessing is expensive. It leads to wasted ad spend, missed opportunities, and months of effort poured into strategies that don't actually work. That's where KPIs come in. KPIs, or key performance indicators, are the measurable numbers that tell you what's actually happening in your business. They give you visibility. Instead of just looking at your top line revenue and hoping for the best, KPIs actually help you break things down. Things like, are people bouncing from your product pages? Is your email marketing driving repeat purchases? Are you paying too much to acquire each customer? When you track the right KPIs consistently, you can catch problems early and double down on what's actually growing your business. Alright, now that you understand why tracking KPIs is so crucial, let's break down the 5 essential ones every store owner should be monitoring. The first one's simple, but foundational: website traffic. This includes things like total sessions or visits, unique visitors, bounce rate, average session duration. Now, traffic alone doesn't guarantee sales, but it does tell you how many people are discovering your brand. If your traffic is low, your growth is capped from the start. And if your bounce rate is high or your average session time is really short, that tells your visitors aren't sticking around long enough to engage. This is where tools like Google Analytics or Shopify's native reporting come in handy. You want to look at where your traffic is coming from, how those visitors behave once they land, and whether your site is doing its job of keeping people interested. If people are landing and bouncing right away, you might have a mismatch between your ad messaging and your landing page. Or potentially your page speed is killing engagement. This KPI helps you start asking the right questions. Next up, your conversion rate. This is a percentage of people who land on your store and end up making a purchase. The formula is super straightforward. Your conversion rate is your number of orders divided by your number of visitors and then multiplying that by 100 to get a percentage. So if 1,000 people visit your store and 25 make a purchase, that's a 2.5% conversion rate. Now, what's a good rate? That depends on your industry, pricing, and traffic quality. But in general, 1 to 3% is common for e-commerce. Higher ticket stores might see lower rates, but better margins. The key here is not just tracking it, but improving it. Some easy wins for boosting your conversion rate include using clear product photography and descriptions, optimizing the mobile version of your site, using trust signals like reviews and badges, and having a streamlined checkout process. Conversion rate tells you whether your store is persuasive. If it's low, you don't need more traffic. You need a better user experience. Next is average order value, or AOV for short. Your average order value is your total revenue divided by the number of orders. This tells you how much, on average, each customer is spending in a single transaction. Increasing your AOV is one of the most effective ways to boost your revenue without increasing your traffic. Here's how you can raise the AOV of your store. Use upsells to offer premium versions or add-ons for your products. Use cross-sells to recommend complementary products. Create bundles or kits that encourage larger purchases, or set free shipping thresholds that push customers to spend more. Even a small bump in AOV can make a huge difference to your bottom line. And unlike other metrics, it can be really easy to track and test it in real time. If you want more tactics that you can try to boost your AOV, we have a free AOV optimization checklist in the description below. It includes 10 tactics that you can try for your store. Now let's talk about customer acquisition costs, or CAC for short. Put simply, CAC is the amount of money you spend to acquire a new customer. As a formula, CAC equals your total marketing spend divided by the number of new customers. Why is this important? Because if your CAC is higher than your average order value or your customer lifetime value, you're losing money. You're essentially paying more to get a customer than they'll ever pay you back. So CAC needs to stay efficient. You want to know which channels are driving the lowest CAC, which ads are performing the best, where are you seeing high spend but low return. Tracking this lets you double down on what's working and cut what's not. You can use Shopify's attribution reports or UTM tracking so you can track your CAC for each individual platform that you market on. To optimize your customer acquisition costs, you can improve your landing pages and conversion rate, retarget warm audiences who already know your brand, focus on high-intent channels like search or email, use referral programs or organic content to reduce paid spend. This KPI helps you stay profitable while scaling. Lastly, let's look at customer lifetime value, or CLTV for short. CLTV is the total amount of revenue you expect to generate from a customer over the entire span of their relationship with your store. As a formula, this equals your average order value multiplied by purchase frequency multiplied by your customer lifespan. This is a long-term metric. It's not just about what someone spends today, it's about what they'll spend over 6, 12, or 24 months. CLTV matters because it helps you find out how much you can spend to acquire a new customer. Here are some ways you can increase your CLTV. Firstly, create a strong email flow with repeat purchase incentives, run loyalty programs that reward long-term customers, offer subscriptions or auto ship for consumable products, use personalized product recommendations post-purchase. It's far more profitable to retain and grow existing customers than constantly chase new ones. This KPI helps you build a profitable business, not just a store. So to recap, the 5 KPIs every Shopify store owner should be tracking are website traffic, conversion rate, average order value, customer acquisition costs, and customer lifetime value. These numbers give you the full picture. Traffic shows visibility, conversion rate shows performance, AOV and CLTV show revenue potential, and CAC tells you whether it's all profitable. You don't need to obsess over data, but if you ignore these, you're just guessing. Start tracking them regularly, even if it's just in a simple spreadsheet. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more Shopify strategy content. Also comment any other KPIs you'd like us to cover next. And if you want hands-on help optimizing your Shopify store, check out Futuremerce. We help Shopify brands with design and development that converts. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.